All right, my response to James, aka Midwest Tool Reviews response video. Ignorance is bliss. Arrogance. I don't know, whatever he was saying, right? Look, I've been out of the YouTube realm for a minute. Can't say it was too far-fetched to think that I thought maybe he was referring to one of my videos, but whatever, I digress. I was wrong. Apparently he was referring to Just Wrench It or something like that. Some guy named Jared. I watched dude's video. I don't really see what the problem is. The dude wanted to buy a Yukon box, fill it up with $1,000 worth of Harbor Freight stuff. I think it gives you an idea of how far $1,000 goes at Harbor Freight. Would I have made the selections that he did? No. Do I agree with anything or everything that was said in the video? No. Okay, there was a couple things I thought was pretty cool. It was an entertaining video, man. James's video was entertaining, to say the least. I do this shit for a living, man, day and night, okay? So I'm opinionated. That's why I'm on YouTube. So don't get all sore and start crying because I said what I said. I actually was trying to be really nice and respectful about it, and then he got upset. Not really sure why he got upset. Yeah, we are cool, dude, but he kind of took it to a dark place. I'm not even sure what your trip is. But at any rate, it's neither here nor there. So I apologize to James for misunderstanding, miscommunication. I really don't feel like he should have been bent about it. I said nothing but nice things. I'll watch other dudes' video. They're both entertaining. So if you haven't watched either one of them, check out both their channels. Go check them out. All right, tonight, look, I'm back here at the shop trying to wrap up this F-150 job. I got this tool by Lang, right? It's a power steering pump installer. I've kind of showcased a couple of other power steering pump installer tools. One of them was Matco, which I believe was also rebranded Lang once upon a time ago. Could have been OTC. But this new style, this Lang style, I like it, man. I'm kind of digging it. I'm going to show you guys tonight, so stay tuned. All right, so this is it, made by Lang Tools. This is their new power steering pump pulley installer removal toolkit. I've utilized it a few times on a couple different F-150 jobs, much like this one. This is the second 5.4 liter that I've done in a month. This one kind of gave us some grief. I'll go into that later. But anyway, check it out. So you get some of the same old pieces that you've seen before, but check this out. They changed the style of the remover slash installer piece, incorporated the bearing and everything inside of it. Dual clamshell action here. What was the other favorite part? Oh, it's handle style. This might be a like slash dislike. Like, because you could put a cheater pipe on this end and secure it against something made out of metal so you're not trashing the lines and you don't have to hold the wrench. Dislike, because there are certain situations where I still don't have anything metal to cheater pipe it against. So, I don't know. I like it. I dislike it all at the same time. You know what makes it easier, though? Lube the shaft before install. So we're going to do that. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. Put a vacuum on this AC system. That way it's ready to rock and roll too. And £1.23 sick. All right, came out pretty good. You want it flush with the pulley shaft itself. Everything's lined up. We're good. All right, so that is the new Lang power steering pump pulley installer remover tool that I got from Jeff, maybe like a month back, specifically really for here because I use it all the time with these engines. It just comes in handy. I don't really have a lot, but one of those things that Jared from Wrench Everything, I think it is, or something like that, he has this Silver Eagle kit too. He has the older version. I have this version, and yes, for a down and dirty, on-the-go set, this thing is battle-rific, okay? This thing is ready to rock and roll. The only thing that I found it to be lacking, obviously, is no deep 1/4 inch. That would have been a nice little add-in. However, then I don't think you would have got as many wrenches, and I do like the fact that it came with basically a full set of wrenches from 8 to 19, and from 1/4 inch up to 3/4. So, what are you gonna do? It's a trade-off. All right, we're out of here, okay? We got pretty close. I have a few more things to do on this damn thing, but then I think we're done with it, but I'm done. I'm fucking beat, okay? It's fucking 7:30. I'm the fuck up out of here. Maybe I got some more shit to talk. See you guys back at the house. All right, we back at the house for beer and bullshit. Cheers to those of you that have your beers. Hope you're enjoying your work week so far as we're kicking Monday off. So yeah, man, I got that one wrong. Everyone gets it wrong every once in a while, right? Like I said, I haven't really been following too many people on YouTube lately as my workload is through the roof. I work day, I work night, I work weekends, and I got my kid on the weekends too. I got my other kids in here right now. They're playing Fortnite and stuff. They're doing their thing. I'm busy, man. Okay, I just so happened to have watched his video and I liked it, and I wanted a rebuttal because I was like, well, you know, I have a rebuttal for both sides, really. For Wrenching Every Day or whatever the hell his name is, dude. I don't know. First time I ever heard of that channel, but he's got a huge following, So if that guy wants to do a video about a Yukon toolbox and what you can buy for $1,000 at Harbor Freight, and then show you some real world stuff throughout the video and get some other opinions from other YouTube content creators that know things about wood and jointing and things like that, man, that's what YouTube was for. So I don't know. I might have been a little bit off base in doing the video that I did, but I don't feel like I was too off base because what I was referring to was a video about a year back when I was talking with like Power Stroke Jude and CP Tool Addict and shit. There was a handful of us that were in the stream together. We was talking about putting together a $1,000 list in a budget, okay? Even there was a couple other guys that were in there too that was helping us out, you know, and we was just kind of going back and forth trying to figure out what you can fit into a $1,000 budget. And one of those things to fit within a budget is a toolbox. So you kind of got to add that in because when you go to work for a dealership, a mom and pop shop, a lube shop, whatever, you got to have something to put your tools in. I don't trust those Hart plastic things, okay? Those things are a freaking joke. Anyone that buys high-end quality stuff and wants to stick it in a Hart box, you're a fool. I'm sorry, you're a fool. Look, no one wants to put their high-end stuff in a cardboard box or a plastic box. Anybody and everybody can freaking break into the damn thing, all right? So let's get that out of the way. Some people would trust the locking mechanisms on the U.S. General. Some don't. Some trust them on the Yukon. Some don't. Some like the old Craftsman ones, even the made in China, rebranded with global parts made in the USA ones. Some don't, okay? Some like the Husky, which is a good bargain deal. I get it. Lloyd has one at work. It's freaking awesome. It's a nice ass box for the price, but it's not the most high-end one. Yes, you can use Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, etc. You can check pawn shops. That's finding a diamond in the rough, man. That is hard to do, okay? And then if you want to put forth time and energy in painting it and replacing glides and all this other stuff, that's on you, man. That is your money. That is your project. That's what you want to do. If you're talented enough to do it, then do it. If you're not talented enough and you don't want to waste a bunch of money on a cheap box and then buy another cheap box and buy one that's a little bit more and then eventually work your way into something expensive, you just want to go expensive right at the get-go, that is your choice, okay? Buying cheaper stuff, buying expensive stuff. This argument has gone on for over a decade. I've heard the same exact shit come out of different people's mouths. You're going to have people that want to spend nothing but buku Gucci fucking dollars on shit they can't afford, and you're going to find people that are penny pinchers that are frugal as fuck, okay? That's just the way that it fucking goes. But I'll tell you this, anyone and everyone, DIY, independent, mechanic, lube tech, etc., gets a paycheck and knows what they can fit within their budget. So I don't care if you start off with the cheap and go expensive. If you start off expensive and then you find yourself in a position where you're like, man, I can't afford that, I'm just going to get something that's a little bit not so expensive, and you go with a mid-range product, if you want to call it that, or you want to go cheaper to cheap, that's up to you. I've utilized cheaper to cheap tools on my channel in real world situations and real world applications as a mechanic, as a technician, as a dealer tech, as an independent tech. You guys have seen it. I've showed it. I've proved it, okay? There's some stuff that holds up and there's some stuff that doesn't, both in the high end, the low end, the mid-range, okay? It's just one of those things. You guys come to these channels, including mine, to see what you can best invest your money in. Like, hey, I want to buy this cheap thing, but I don't know if it's going to hold up. Let me see what Justin did. Let me see what James did. Let me see what, Wrench Every Day did, or whatever. You can formulate an opinion off your own, okay? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone on YouTube has one, and there's a shit ton of people on YouTube that have them. So, now you weigh your pros and cons based off those, and then you make your own decision. It's your money. At any rate, that's all the shit that I got to talk tonight. Look, it's been a long, hard-ass day. I'm about ready to wrap it up, jump in the shower, get my dirty ass fucking cleaned up, because I got to do it all over again tomorrow. I hope this video was entertaining to say the least. I hope it put a little bit more perspective. James, I hope you're not all bent and upset at me. Look, it was just a video. I thought it was a great topic. I didn't realize it was going to send you sideways. My apologies, all right? It was just supposed to be fun. I thought we had a good conversation about it all. But it is what it is, man. Look, it's opinionation. That's it. It's opinionation nation. All right, that's all I got. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Deuces.